Hello everyone, I am Steve Narducci, W9SN. And this is part of a series of videos to show our users how to use our BeLoud stations with different modes. In this particular video, we're going to be showing you how to set up and run FT8 mode, which is actually our most popular mode that we have right now. You'll have to download a couple pieces of software and do some configuration settings. Once you do that, you'll be set up and ready to use it. You can see right here, I'm actually using a station right now, making some FT8 contacts. It's quite easy to set up and get going with this. So let's get started. So the first thing you'll want to do is download virtual audio cables. The one that we like is called VB Audio. That's Victor Bravo Audio. And if you do a search online, you'll see these. Just search for VB Audio cables, and they'll come up. Now in here, you're going to want to download both the A and the B. You don't need anything more than that, just A and B both. Now these are going to cost about $12.50 Euro. If you're in the US, you'll pay a couple dollars tax depending on your state. I think I paid 15 something, almost $16 for mine. But it's a one-time purchase. You can pay with it with PayPal or with a credit card. Once you get these downloaded, you'll need to install both the A and the B. Once you unzip it, you're going to find two files in there. One is for the virtual audio A, and one is for the B. And you'll want to install both of these on your machine. Once you get those installed, then the next thing you want to do is do a search for COM0Com. This is a free program, and if you do a search, you'll come up with the website right here. So go ahead and get this downloaded and just install this, and don't do anything else with it. Just simply download and install this. It takes just a couple seconds. Installation is very straightforward. Once you get that installed, the last thing you'll need is our BeLoud Connect software. And just simply go back to our website, and over in the download section, you'll see our BeLoud Connect software. So just download this here. This is also a very straightforward download and installation. You'll get a Windows warning sign as you go to install this, but that's okay. Just run this anyway. Now to check these, all you have to do is just go to your device manager, and instead of going to your COM ports, go to the one on here that says COM0Com, and in here you'll see 6 new items: 50, 51, 60, 61, and 70 and 71. Now let's get logged into the system. Just go back to our website and get logged in. Once you get logged in, then you can select the station to operate. So let's click on this one here, the one in Atlanta. So the first thing you'll want to do is click Connect, and go ahead and allow it if you're the first one in here for your microphone. And if you notice, the station says it is off right now. So the first thing we want to do is turn the station on. This actually powers the radio up. It takes about 2, maybe 3 seconds, and you'll see the radio populate the screen. Let's set up the audio. So now that you downloaded the VB audio, select cable A for the playback, set it for your default. And for your recording, set that for B. And save those. Now you want to call radio. This turns on the audio of the radio to connect to your audio cables. Just turn that on. Now, if you want to use this with logging software, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can run this directly with WSJT. I personally like to use it with my logging software. So if you want to do that, just bring up your logging software and let's go ahead and configure this. First thing you want to do is click Open Connect, and it'll give you this message here the first time you run it. Just click Open. Once you do that, it opens up a window. Set this for FT8. and click Start. After about a second or so, you'll see that the frequency in the program actually matches the radio frequency. Click it a second time. The drop-down window now goes to your logging software. In 1mm, click Start again. And you'll see that it also matches the same frequency. Now don't close these, just minimize them down. Now let's go ahead and set up the logging software. The COM port will be COM 60, that's 60. The radio will be Kenwood. For your baud rate, it'll be 115/200, in 8 and 2. These will be always on, and put a check mark beside the digital for the push to talk. On the second line, click None, put a check mark in the digi, and set this to always on, always off. Click OK, and click OK again. Now, if you notice, the logging software now matches this, so you can click on the band map and change frequency or the radio. So let's set up your WSJT to start working. You only have to do this once to set it up. So you just go down to your settings, and in here, obviously, you're gonna put your call and your grid square, and these are convenient settings here down below that you'll want to set. For the radio, you're going to select Kenwood 480. COM will be COM 50, that's 50. Baud rate will be 4800. Now over here, you notice this needs to be set to USB, but you can't click it because it's grayed out. So click DTR, hit the drop down, come down to USB, then click your cat again. It'll gray itself back out. Now for your audio settings, the input will be your A, virtual audio A, and the output will be virtual audio B. And save that. At this point, you should now start being able to see some signals coming through the audio chain of WSJT. And there they are. They're starting to peek through, so we'll have to wait for a cycle to come through, but you'll be able to print those out. Let's go ahead and check and make sure we're on the right antennas by checking the amp, rotor, and antenna switches here. And let's go ahead and switch this back over to the right antenna. We come back over, we're now on 20 meters. You can see the S meter moving now, so now we'll be able to start printing stations. And there they're coming through. I'm going to turn the power down here a little bit, back off, and you can see we're transmitting there. Oh, and we are actually in the wrong mode. Let's go to SSB. And there we go. Now we got better signals coming through. So if we hit the tune button again, you can see we're putting out there on the meter about 30 watts, and signals are coming through. So just make sure you're on the right mode and the right antenna as well. And we are now ready to start making FT8 contacts. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions, be sure to email us, but enjoy the system. Thank you very much.